Hello, hello, hello. Robbie Robertson. He passed the other day, and it got me thinking. I've already reviewed the album. I don't know how do you link. In the old days, you could put boxes up. Anyway, I'll link to the review. But it got me thinking because people will be thinking, Darren, why would you buy a Robbie Robertson album? You only like cape wearing, progressive rock goblin chasers. That's not true. It's not true. Again, Robbie Robertson has an amazingly varied career. I think he died at the age of 80, so he had good innings. And he was still productive until the end. Again, got known as with the backing band with Dylan in the band. Music from the Big Pink. Later on, his own solo career, which spawned a single, which we'll talk about. Then, of course, his work with Martin Scorsese in various film soundtracks. Again, to the most recent film, Murders of the Flower Moon. I've probably mangled it. Flower Moon or something. Leonardo DiCaprio's in it. He was involved in that soundtrack. So again, it was always somebody had an interesting, like I say, varied, interesting career. And if we cast our minds back to 1987. And we had that's when this was released, but I'm sure Somewhere Down the Crazy River was out in '88 in the UK, so that's when it was the big hit. Again, it's produced by Daniel Lanois and Robbie Robertson, and Peter Gabriel appears on it, and a lot of U2 appear on it. I'll talk about it in the review. But the interesting thing about the music scene in the UK is it could spawn a hit single like Somewhere Down the Crazy River. This spoken word, bayou infused, steamy, dangerous track. It was storytelling put to music, and I just went, I like that. I like that a lot. And then I heard that Gabriel was on it, so again, being a big Gabriel fan, and of course Daniel Lanois was produced, so I thought, I'm going to buy that record, I'm going to buy that CD. And it was a reward. The CD was a reward. For I bought it in our price in Walthamstow, in the arcade in Walthamstow, immediately after being victorious of asking the missus, well, she weren't the missus then, she was not even the girlfriend then, but I asked her out on our first date. So it would have been, again, our first date was the 5th of September 1988. So it would have been a few days before that. I can't exactly remember. I haven't got the receipt. But it would have been a Saturday, I believe, because she was working. Or maybe she wasn't. Maybe it was in the week. Maybe I'd have to ask her. But anyway, point is the CD was my reward for asking the missus out. And like I said, I was victorious, and I marched in with my money in my hand, got it, went to the front desk, bought it, and took it home. And it's a great record. I've reviewed it. It's a great slice of Americana. It's probably the most American album, even though he's a pair of Canadians. Robbie Robertson's Canadian, I believe, and so is Daniel Lanois. So, but it's funny how both of them have really adopted a lot of American music, especially from that area, the southern part of America. Both of them have gone to New Orleans and that area in search of inspiration. And it was just such an amazing record to hear. And then when again I followed him on the twits, and he used to post regularly, or whoever was looking after his account posted regularly. And when the news broke, I was genuinely upset. I was genuinely upset by it. Again, it's not somebody who, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan. Again, like bits of the band, the classics and whatnot. And I like this album a lot, obviously. But I just thought I'd do a little video about it, talking about it. And it's just that thing about music touching you. Robbie Robertson touched me. Where did he touch you, Darren? Show me on the dole. But yeah, I just wanted to say, great record, great artist. If you're watching, Mr. Robertson, thank you. It was, again, it means something, and this is the thing about music meaning something, and the tangible product doing the thing, and all this has been ripped away from us by this fucking thing called the internet. It's ruined everything. It's ruined everything. We live in a post-cultural society, which is something I want to talk about, maybe in another video. If you want me to talk about the post-cultural society that we live in, leave a comment or thumbs up the video. I don't know, what do YouTubers say? Send me a $5 in the post, because I think it's something that needs to be addressed. I kind of touched on it before, but I think I need to touch on it again. And just thinking about it makes me feel very old, because it was a long time ago. It was 35 years ago next month that I would have bought this album, and that doesn't feel like that long ago. And that's the scary part. And again, with everything with my health and that, I'm beginning to feel my age somewhat. And yeah, I mean, if I can make it to 80 and still be as productive as Mr. Robertson, then I think I've won. And I think, yeah, it's a great record. A classic album. Go listen to it. Go buy it. Buy a bloody copy. And celebrate Mr. Robertson, and celebrate my memory, and celebrate me asking the missus out, and we're still knocking around together like we've always done, and we always will. And that's the video, folks. That's it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you, Robbie, for this album and giving me the courage to ask the missus out. And brilliant, great work. That's it. That's the video. Ta-ta.